I have a feeling you get beat up a lot in real life.
Shut up! Here I have power!
Right.
So, um, hmm. This is something that, and if you guys actually want to actually see this, I can go to a full breakdown of this whole debate. But something that actually caught my eye. And so, I was actually watching Actual Jake, and our good friend, fucking Destiny, Destiny. Oh my God, man! Like, we can actually okay. So I think it's something fucking wrong with Destiny. Like, I don't want to actually say that he's a petulant little child, but he's a petulant little child. Fuck, I guess I did say that. But I just have this idea that, especially with all the bad takes that he's had recently about personal property and like willing to kill people over personal property, I think that he's a fucking severely damaged person, and I'm sorry, I don't think somebody's life is forfeit for stealing. Call me crazy, call me too progressive, but I don't think just because somebody steals something from you, no matter how angry it makes you, I don't think that you have the right to kill them. I'm sorry. And like I said, guys, maybe on a Saturday, on a Sunday, we can actually go through this video and actually see what, like, hear the arguments. But I think Destiny has lost a fucking plot. And yeah, it was cool when he was doing the big debate bros and debate neo Nazis and white supremacists, but you kind of get the feeling that, like, you want to ask, like, who hurt you? Like, life hurt this motherfucker, and he just hasn't gotten over the shit. And so I want to actually, about a couple days ago, he did a debate with Big Joel, and Big Joel is fucking soft voice as he is and calm and cool that he fucking is. Big Joel is, I won't want to say an asshole, but he's one of those biting commentaries where it's just like, oh, like, if you didn't listen to what he said and just heard how he said shit, you would think that he's actually pretty cool and really down to earth. But no, he's very, 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 I wouldn't say calculating, but he's very cunning when it comes to talking to people. And I caught part of this debate, and I noticed that I went to the Destiny channel where he uploads his clips from Twitch to YouTube, and yeah, this was actually a pretty interesting one. So let's hear his take on the conversation. So let's see. Fuck, I hate this aspect ratio, but let's go.
Right? I think I was friends with this guy, or he followed me on Twitter. This comic can't be real, right? Sometimes I wonder if different backgrounds like predispose you to looking at property in different ways, because like,
yes, it does. But you know what? Listen to this. So this is him making fun of this. My bike got stolen. I was pretty bummed out about it, but I think whoever stole it was probably more happy to get it than I am sad to lose it. Nobody thinks like this, dog. Nobody thinks like this. But yeah, let's go.
like if I had grown up my whole life as wealthy as I am now, I don't know if I would necessarily have the same view. Because like, do I really give a fuck if someone's stealing my shit? Like, would I really kill somebody taking my computer? I don't think so. Like, they probably need it more than I do. Unironically, like, I don't know if I really care that much. I can replace it pretty easily. Like, it's a little bit inconvenient, but like, is it really worth it to kill a dude just for like my is it really worth it to kill a guy just for my computer? Like, damn, that seems harsh as fuck. Like, I don't know.
Now, mind you, this is after hour-long debate that he's had with Big Joe. And this is after he gave that bullshit about Cal. Like, if you look at Destiny's community, his community definitely defends Cal Rittenhouse, who is a piece of shit, wannabe motherfucking Keystone Cop motherfucker that shot people because, oh, he was scared. Never mind, he didn't even live in the same fucking state. Now, Destiny, okay, here's the thing. He tries to give Cal Rittenhouse the fucking bullshit excuse like, well, that's his community, and Kenosha is different from Illinois. It's no different. No, I live in Illinois. I live in Chicagoland area. And no, Kenosha is a different fucking place than what Rittenhouse lived in. He wanted to play fucking Rambo. And I'm sorry, you don't get to go to another fucking state, get an illegal gun because he got it there, and actually try to fucking pretend to play the motherfucking Alamo at a fucking business that's not yours. No, fuck, no. It is not morally correct. It is not legal what he was doing because of possession with the gun. And all around, it's not logically consistent. Human beings are more valuable than fucking property. Even the most shittest human beings, they deserve a right to exist over a loss of fucking property. But let's continue.
No, but back when I like worked at the casino and back when I was going to school, some of the like only moments of happiness in my life were listening to my like $50 shitty fucking stereo that I'd personally wired to the two little component speaker sets that I got out of a fucking dumpster. Okay, unironically, that I had hooked up in my fucking car with the tweeters fucking taped to my A pillars because I couldn't actually open them up or drill them in. Like this was like, these are the little itty bitty things in my life that actually made me happy. And man, dude, some of the saddest moments I had were driving to and from the school parking lot, and I couldn't listen to my music after my car got broken into. And like,
so listen to this shit. Like, oh my god, he unironically sounds like Scrooge McDuck. So if you ever watch DuckTales, like the old 90s version of it, where Scrooge McDuck grew up dirt poor, and like he turned to this miserly fucking old man and shit like that, like he unironically sounds like somebody who's like, you know, that whole thing about like the fucking person who's not an asshole because somebody sold his girlfriend. Like, well, you stole my girlfriend, so I'm gonna steal all of your girlfriends. It's like he unironically has fucking issues because one, Destiny doesn't know how to say he's wrong about anything. He's always making excuses and he logics his ways out of things. And two, it's like you can tell this motherfucker has some deep psychological issues because the only happiness I had is to listen to my own radio. Like, wait, what? Now, I didn't grow up dirt poor. I didn't. But to actually think that your possessions are what makes you fucking happy? I don't know. Maybe I don't put that high of a cost on possessions and shit. My house has been robbed before. My house has been robbed a couple of times, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna be that person that's like, oh yeah, my only happiness was this. No, fuck that. But let's keep hearing them out.
when you're like poor to a certain level and when the entirety of your life is fucked and dark to a certain level and you lose like just the little itty bitty tiny things that like you have to look forward to, or the little itty bitty tiny things that like make you happy, to have somebody come into your life and just steal something like that from you is like such a horribly disgusting fucking feeling, dude. Like I can't describe what it's like when I walked back to my car and I saw that my saxophone was fucking stolen and I saw that my fucking stereo was gone and my two shitty fucking speakers and the tweeters had been ripped out of my fucking doors. It was the most disgusting fucking feeling I ever had in the world. The amount of shame that I felt driving my fucking car home that day with the fucking holes in my doors and my empty little fucking dash and like no fucking, and the sound of the road just like fucking, oh my god, it's such a horrible fucking feeling. And you wake up the next morning, you got to do that over and over and over again, and you're reminded every single fucking time I get in and out of my car that somebody stole my fucking shit, that some
Wow. 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 Your anger, your hurt is so palpable that it just destroys you. Like, wow. Fuck. Mm. I I I don't see it. I don't see it. And again, like this is you can tell this actually informs some of his whole idea about stealing and his whole idea of like literally his whole defense of Rittenhouse is like, well, it's gonna be a crowd and they're gonna beat you to death. It's just like, dude, like your victimhood is just like showing. Like, oh my god, like no wonder why he treats his community the way he does because it's a power thing to him. It's a I'm on top. Might makes right. I'm the big man here now, and it's just like you have fucking big man power with a little man's mentality. Like, oh, somebody just stole some shit from me, and it's like I lost so much of a part of myself, and my life sucks, dude. Fuck. You want to trade places? You want to trade places? But let's continue.
Fucking piece of shit is out there either pawning my fucking instrument or trying to pawn my fucking stereo. Like, what a horrible, disgusting fucking feeling. And the and from that perspective, if somebody would ask me, like, do you think you have the right to kill somebody stealing your shit? It would be like, duh. Wait, why do you even have to ask me that? Of course, I would die defending my fucking shit. I would die defending my shitty student model sax and my fucking $50 fucking stereo, of course, without a second thought. So I really do wonder sometimes if it's just a difference in background. Because like I said, if I would have grown up like now, like I could never imagine giving a fuck about any individual piece of property. I'm like, fuck it.
Like, do you guys hear this shit? Wow. Wow. You would die for a piece of property. Wow. And like, yeah, Cat, I've had shit stolen from me. Like, wow. But like, I wouldn't like, wow. Just to say that you would die for personal possessions? How hollow are you? How, wow. How is it that even being poor, like, I didn't see like we're gonna make something like Good Times. We didn't see the Evans family just like, oh no, fuck, we poor. Let's like you don't understand how fucking damaged you are, dog. And yeah, I'm like Cat. If I lost some of my drawings, my fucking feelings would be crushed. But I still wouldn't say let's fucking kill the people. That's draconian at best. What happened if you found the motherfuckers? You gonna cut off their hand too? Like, wow. Like, let's continue.
The only thing that I could change my mind on, are sentimental things. I don't have sentimental attachment to much. The only thing that's ever been taken from me when I was incredibly wealthy that really bothered me was my very first cell phone that I had. That was like a smartphone or whatever, because I had a lot of pictures of Nathan on that phone that I'll never get back. And that actually made me so unbelievably fucking pissed off. But I guess that's actually similar to when you're poor. Because when you're poor, you're mad that you think people are stealing things from you that are irreplaceable to you. And then when you're wealthy, even when you're wealthy, there are some things that are irreplaceable as well. And it's like, yeah. But what are you going to do, I guess?
I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, yeah, like okay, I get it. Pictures of your kid, like fuck, I fucking understand that. But like possessions, like you're literally saying that you're willing to die for possessions, and I get it. Like the cell phone was like it's going to like he said it was a picture of his kids and um you know don't have many physical pictures of my kid. I have like probably two, But I have this wonderful thing called Google Drive that I seem to have a lot of pictures on, but like that's just me. I know the value of losing pictures and shit like that because I did. When I was younger, my the apartment that I lived with actually had a fire, so we didn't lose much, but I understood certain things, and I've actually had many I've had not many, but I've had a couple break-ins in a couple places I've lived in, but yeah, like wow. Let's continue because this gets to the point. This gets to
Wait,
another
oh no.
point that I was listening to.
Oh no, wait. I ironically don't know how to convince someone that you shouldn't kill someone for stealing your treasured Walkman, even after brandishing a weapon. I'm not even saying this is a dunk. I was just so ill prepared for what would seem to me like generally agreeable. I think it's just a background thing. Because on the flip side of it, because people always present it in the most one-sided way, like, and on the flip side, I can't imagine telling somebody to just say, dude, it's all right, man, just let him steal all your shit, like, who cares? You'll probably buy another one in a year or two anyway, or like when taxes come, like maybe you can get another one. Like, I could never imagine telling somebody like that. I would be so ashamed. I would be so fucking ashamed of that.
That's not what the point is. The point is no human being's life is worth something that can be replaced. I'm sorry, dog. And here's the thing. Here's the fucked up part about it. Hey, guess what? Guess where Destiny stands on the part of abortion. Guess what he stands on the part of abortion. If you were to guess, he's pro-life. He's willing to be pro-life when it comes to abortion. But you steal my shit. Your life is forfeit, motherfucker. You gonna die, bastard. You gonna die for stealing my shit. Like, wow. Your own bodily autonomy? No, fuck that. No, that's not yours. But your own personal possession, fuck you. Defend that shit with your life. Like, how? Fucking how? How does these things work? Mr. Logic here. It's your body, but you shouldn't have a choice of what you should do with it. But your fucking possessions, kill the bastards. Wow. Oh. The fetus is still in the space, huh? Like, the fuck? Oh, God. Let's continue.
Dave Chappelle told a similar story in one of his recent skits about like coming between a man and his money or whatever, and how the guy he thought he was gonna fucking kill him. I truly do think that it's like, I truly do think it's a difference in background though. So
wait, is he using Dave Chappelle to justify it? Wow, like no, he's like no. The funny fucking thing about it is, Dave Chappelle isn't somebody that's like, oh, you steal from me, I'm gonna kill you. Like, no. And I know Destiny has a different way of thinking, but he was making a joke, dog. Sarcasm and, humor and shit like that. He's not gonna actually go in, like, get a shotgun and call him out, buckshot, birdshot, buckshot, birdshot, buckshot, buckshot, buckshot. Like, that shit. No. He's making a joke. The shit is like the meth head people. Like, he was joking, dog. Like, wow, fuck. Let's continue.
Yeah, I don't know. I understand it. I understand that perspective, but people going to clip champion the violation part, but I 100% agree. Knowing someone broke into your stuff, they were in your house and took shit is one of the most dehumanizing feelings ever. Man, oh man, dude. Having your stuff stolen is literally one of the worst feelings in the world. It is one of the worst fucking things that can happen to somebody that can't get that thing back. Like, I don't know how to convey that to somebody that's been middle class their whole life. Like, it's so fucking, it is such a horrible fucking experience. Especially.
It is a horrible experience, dog, but like, it's not an issue where most people. I haven't been middle class my whole life. I've been lower middle class my whole life. And as an adult, I've actually struggled more than when I was a kid. But, like, I'm not going to kill somebody for some shit. If somebody was coming in to actually harm me, I would try not to. I would try to disarm them. I would try to disable them. But even with places where it's, you know, physical threat, I just don't see the need to try to, oh, fuck, you looked at me the wrong way. Murder, 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 murder. Like, the fuck? It's not a background thing. It's a you thing, man. Like, how do you not see this shit? But, fuck, we still have some more to go.
Actually, if that thing is something that you used every single day and it like made your life like actual measurably better, and you know that some fucking piece of shit just stole it from you, like it's like the worst. It's the worst fucking feeling in the world to have somebody take something from you like that. I guess like imagine getting grounded like times 10 and it's not even your parent grounding you. Like,
and so here's the thing, and this is the problem that we actually get with this, and this is the reason why I see that there's a problem. Destiny is actually dehumanizing the person who's stealing from him. Like, literally, that's just it. His dehumanization of him because he thinks he's better. How dare somebody steal from me, this piece of shit? Like, we keep hearing him say the same fucking thing. It's dehumanizing. It's this whole thing of they're just evil because they stole from me. Me! God damn it. They took my shit. So they deserve to die. But let's continue.
yeah, home invasion and shit could be really rough too, for sure. Another thing I've noticed is when people don't understand the concept of having only one place to go, when you're poor and some fuck shit happens at home, at least in my experience, there's nowhere else to go. You can't even move out of a shithole for the first part. Oh yeah, one thing that sucks, one thing that's awesome about being like middle class or being, oh my god, the animators missed this so much. When I talked about how like blue collar work can be like really shit and can be really backbreaking, can be really hard, and a whole bunch of like Ego Raptor and all these guys are being like, well actually, animating is actually incredibly hard. I spent a whole summer doing construction work once and animating was way more hard than that. One thing that people don't understand is that the coolest thing about being wealthy is that it gives you options. People don't know what it's like to not have any options. It is a feeling that is hard to explain, and it will creep in and it will control and change the way that you view every other part of your life. You know, like when somebody's saying like, dude, fucking just go to the school for this thing, take a risk, like you might as well, you're young. And it's like, well, okay, well that's easy for you to say because if you fuck up, like your mom and dad are gonna pay for you for the next 10 years of your life, right? But if you
haven't noticed that, like, I've watched a lot of his videos, so help me out with this. Like, what Destiny does is anybody that actually doesn't see the things the way that he does, he always accuses them of being, well, your mom and dad are going to take care of you. Or you have some trust fund, baby. It's just like, no, people that are less fortunate than you, who even are less fortunate than you when you were less fortunate, still think differently from the shit that you have. It's this whole idea of what I think is right. Everybody like no, dog, you are not the arbiter of reason and logic of the way that everybody else thinks. But it's this cockiness, this unwillingness to actually see shit that ironically he's accusing other people of. That, oh, well, maybe the way I think is fucked up. But then he goes on these long tirades about LARPers and dipshits whose parents always take care of them. I'm not a fucking leftist. I'm not a socialist because my parents take care of me and I don't have to work or I don't know a long day of work. I'm that way because it, one, makes me feel good to make sure that people are okay. Two, it's logically consistent with the way I want to see fucking society. But like this whole, dehumanization of people that may be in a fucking work situation that you may be in, or this whole thing of just like, well, how dare you? You're middle class, so you don't know the struggle. Motherfucker, you were a multi-millionaire. You don't know the struggle anymore. Fuck out of here. Let's continue.
You like live on your own, if your parents haven't paid any bills of yours since you were 16, if you don't have any fucking like backup savings or they don't live in the same state or you don't have people, like you're kind of fucked. Like it's a lot harder to take those risks, you know? Like sometimes when wealthy people brag about, and not to take away from anybody's accomplishments, if you graduate from school you did, like that's great and that's awesome. But like sometimes when wealthy people brag about like walking a tightrope, they forget the fact that they're like 1 inch above the ground. Like that's really cool that you went and you did that thing, but like if you fell off the rope, like nothing bad is gonna happen to you, right? Like anybody can do it. Well, I shouldn't say anybody can do it, but like it's a lot less scary when like the ground is right there, when you always have a safety net, when you're like super close by, yeah. I noticed that a lot of people did that to me. Well, a lot of people. Anna recently was doing that to me about the Rachel stuff. Where she's like, "Why did you and Rachel fight so much? Like, couldn't you just disengage? Like, couldn't you just go somewhere else?" Like, well, first of all, this is my house, bitch. Okay, number one. Number two, I don't have anywhere else to go. My parents live like 1,700 miles away in fucking Miami. Okay, I don't have any fucking place to go. And number three, I'm a small motherfucking person. Okay, back when me and Rachel fought, I weighed 105 pounds. Okay, she had like 40 pounds on me. Unironically, these were not easy fucking fights. It wasn't like people would try to spin this as like I was like kicking her ass up and down the fucking stairs all day because I was just some like abusive demon or whatever. It's like, what the fuck? Like, this is not.
Oh, listen to that victimization. Like, his whole idea that like, okay, Kat, that's fine. As always, we do the fucking replays. We do the segments anyway. So if you have to, that's cool. Catch it on the replay, or not the replay, the segment. But yeah, like this whole thing with this victimization of, like he. Well, I didn't. You know, she weighed more than me, so she can beat my ass and whoop my ass and shit like that. Like, the fuck? Like, it's the perpetual victim cycle. It's like he's destined to be a professional victim. But like, let's continue.
Not how this played out at all. What the fuck? Yeah, people are crazy, dude. Holy shit. More people need to be forced to struggle and suffer in life, okay? So they can understand the experience. I don't know. I don't think in general, I don't think suffering makes people better. I think it usually just fucks their minds up. But I don't care. You should have to fucking suffer, okay? Anytime I see somebody that treats like wait staff like shit, or will treat like janitors like shit, my number one fucking trigger. And if you've come to my events, one of the few penalties, there are a few crimes that I think that you should be executed on the spot for. That we should have snipers set up in every single fucking city, just for.
Wow. Fuck. Now, okay. Now, I don't think you should be demeaning to wait staff, but like, this motherfucker is handing out death penalties for being mean to wait staff. Like, wait, the fuck? How? Oh, like, dude, like, wow.
For people to do this is if you're somebody that fucking litters, you should be taken out on the spot. And if you've been to any of my fucking canvassing events, you've heard me say this every fucking time I'm in front of a group of people. Hey guys, clean up your goddamn trash. If I find any fucking trash here, I will kill in a video game. I will video game all of you. Do not fucking litter. Do not fucking throw trash anywhere. Oh my god, this shit drives me fucking crazy. Oh, why did I bring up the littering thing? Because I've unironically been in hotels with streamers where other people will say shit, like people will leave messes everywhere. And they're like, dude, throw it in the trash. And they're like, huh, that's not my fucking job to clean it up. It's like,
this motherfucker is broken. Like, this motherfucker is broken. Wow.
your last name's not Rockefeller and you're not wearing a fucking crown. You can pick up your goddamn trash, okay? Fucking get out of here with that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. I don't care. People say, did you see XQC's room? I don't care if your own room is dirty. But I'm like, fuck. People have no respect for anything around them or for other people, and it drives me fucking crazy. Holy shit. Oh my god, it drives me fucking insane. Sorry, don't know.
You gnome fuck!
Someone stole my old iPhone that had voicemails of my late father, and I would have definitely killed someone over it. Maybe try more sentimental property appeals in these property debates.
Oh, true. That's another thing that I had on that phone as well, was all of my the last conversations that I had with Chris as well were backed up on text there, and then those were gone as well. I dropped my phone in a movie theater, and I didn't notice it until that day. It fell in my pocket. When I went back to the theater, I couldn't find it. Somebody had stolen it, and nobody knew where it was.
Wait. Then it wasn't fucking stolen, you asshole. You lost it. Oh my god. How? Nobody stole the shit. You lost it. You made it seem like somebody fucking went in your pocket. You dropped the shit. You lost the shit. Wow. Oh, but Destiny, like, fuck. This victim mentality, no wonder why you so pissy about shit. Because you're a fucking victim. A professional victim.
It's pretty irritating. True.
What is the crinkling sound? It's
Oh,
driving
it's like a
me
little bag
fucking
I have.
crazy.
Sorry.
You gnome fuck!
Enjoy a sub, Liz. Filthy sock damn ye wins.
Stop.
You gnome fuck!
Thanks for the hours of content and entertainment.
Stop sucking them off.
Did you experience
like,
a lot of shitty people when working at McDonald's? Working service is one of the most soul-crushing experiences that I've ever had in my entire fucking life. I keep saying that I want to do this, but I'm too lazy to do it. But honest to God, my dream fucking job would be to go right now and to just like try to get a job at some fucking fast food place. I would only have to work there for 3 days tops before I would get that customer. And as soon as he fucking talks up or some shit, I would just lay into him with everything I have, and I would just quit on the spot because obviously I don't need the job. And I would make sure that I would show up to work every single day in a rented fucking Lambo, so that when I leave, they know how much worse they are in every fucking way than me, and all the ways that they care about, because people that mistreat service workers, the only thing they care about is their status and their money and blah blah blah. I would.
Wait, but you're unironically doing the same fucking thing. The shit that you complain about them flexing their whole, I'm better than you because I don't have to work at McDonald's. You're literally doing the same goddamn thing. You are acting as if you're better than someone just to fucking flex. Oh my god. Oh god. Who, like, wow. Wow. He is literally bragging about wanting to flex on people because I'm so much better than you, while trying to be mad at people who flex it on people because I don't work at McDonald's, I'm better than you. Like, dude, like the depths of irony is deep at this motherfucker. Wow.
I would have like the biggest fucking Rolex I would fucking go get from a pawn shop or some shit. I don't know, dude. Every time. Oh my god, dude. I have everybody that's worked in service has had the fantasy of like getting to just lay into that one subhuman piece of fucking trash customer, but you never can because your manager would kill you, or your supervisor would kill you, or the customer would kill you, or your employees would kill you. No, your employees usually would understand. But like, oh my god, I've always had the dream of just trying to find those customers and then going to get another job at another fast food place and then just doing it again. Are the fries fresh? No, I don't mean annoying customers. I don't care about, well...
Like, is this channel just a reflection of, I want to just... I just want to get revenge? Like, he... Like, unironically, he sounded like, you know, those people that's just like, one day I'm going to show him. I'm going to show him, like... He's unironically doing this bullshit. And I'm like, wow. Fucking wow. How? Wow.
Sometimes annoying customers are annoying. I'm not talking about annoying customers. I'm talking about the disrespectful pieces of shit that think that just because they're older than 40 or whatever, that like the world is owed to them and that you're their personal fucking servant. And they don't understand that like you're just there working your job and they have no fucking respect for you. Most of the people that I encountered when I worked customer service, I would be ashamed to call that person a peer. And these people were twice my fucking age. It's unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Holy shit. Some of my happiest fucking moments were when I was a supervisor at the casino working night shift, because at night shift, when everyone else is gone, I'm the head of fucking food and beverage, and I'm the only motherfucker to deal with. So when somebody would come up and ask me for a refund, and I'd be like, oh, sure, here's a refund. And then I'd walk over to the table, and I would take their plates, and I'd just throw their food in the fucking trash, and they'd be like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, you wanted your money back. You're not keeping the food. Oh, it was the fucking, that, like, tiny window of my life was my favorite customer service experiences. Oh, God.
Wow. This is just a power thing for this motherfucker. Like, wow. Like, this is the reason why. Eventually this is the reason why we eventually saw that Destiny, it wasn't about that he actually had these principles of being a leftist. No, it was just about owning somebody. It's about saying, I'm the best. I am the best. Like, fuck. Wow. Haha, I'm going to exercise my little amount of authority. It's like, if you ever watch SAO or Bridge, where, you know, Kleins or Balls Deep 69 was saying that you get picked on a lot in the school, and you see Kirito talk about, shut up, here I have power. Destiny is, if shut up, here I have power was a person. That's all he was. That's all he is. That's all Destiny is. Ugh, God damn it. Like, wow. I fucking can't. Like, somebody who literally has to just flaunt, shut up, here I have power. energy lets me know what type of a small man that you are. Oh, but anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the stream and want to actually help support the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, down in the description, you will find my links to help financially tip me on the channel and donate to help make the show better. I do want to say thank you, and yeah.